Hello, nerds, and hello, novices. Welcome back to Nerd or Novice, the show where we show somebody a new thing, and then we try and find out what they think, get a new perspective. You know, why not? Let's see how it goes. Today I have with me...
Danica Marie. I have a YouTube channel under the same name, Danica Marie. For those who don't like categories.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's my thing.
You say that every time.
No, actually, I didn't say it the one time we started something and then didn't finish it. Okay,
yeah. We attempted to start a movie and we didn't get to the end.
We were too tired.
Anyways, today is our Thanksgiving special. Yay! And for that, I have picked out a special movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I have no idea. That title gives me, almost no context.
Okay. I forgot to do this. I'm pulling up the poster for you right now. That's right, Internet. This is real raw right here.
This is very much live on the spot.
Oh, yeah. Googling a movie poster. Ugh.
Because I feel like if I guess transportation, that's, way too, in your face. That's too easy.
I mean... It's not completely inaccurate.
No, but the fact that these people are gonna be in a train and then they're gonna have their flight canceled and then they're gonna be in a train.
All right, so here's the poster.
Okay.
This is the original poster.
Oh my god, it has Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the only movies I've seen him in is literally I think the scary movies.
He's not in those. That's Leslie Nielsen.
Oh my god, they look so similar.
They both have white hair.
Yeah.
Just for you out there, she just confused Leslie Nielsen and Steve Martin.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. I haven't seen scary movies in, years. I used to watch them all the time. Damn, then I know him from nothing. Oh, wait, no.
Have you seen The Jerk?
No.
He's in, a lot of stuff.
I guarantee you've never seen a movie.
Did you see Book of Life?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good. Don't watch it.
Oh, good. You saved me, an hour of my life.
It's more an hour 45.
Jesus
all right?
Christ.
Gee, how have you not seen a Steve Martin movie?
Okay, even if I have, I don't think any, my brain is going kaput right now.
Cheaper by the dozen?
No.
All right.
That was always on my list because Tom Welling is in it. And I'm, in love with Smallville.
Prince of Egypt?
Yes.
Right.
Wait, Prince of the cartoon. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can know that thing by heart.
Yeah, he's one of the priests that turns the...
Oh my god, you're right!
Yeah.
Okay, see, okay. I mean, it's not his face, but close enough.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie you've seen him in.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's so sad. I was trying to think, I'm pretty sure people just think I, sit in my room and stare at, blank walls.
Honestly, yeah, a little bit. I guarantee you can tell me the entire plot of Charmed.
Yes. Season by season. And I can tell you exactly when one of the main characters died.
Can you tell me exactly why... I don't want to be mean. I don't like the new one. I didn't
even bother wasting my time. Honestly.
I know that one of the characters is gay. That's a big part of it. She's gay and Mexican. Mind blown.
Diversity. Fuck. Could they be grabbing for more straws?
I know, right?
Oh my god. That wasn't even the plot. Oh my god. You know, we're not going to go into that right now.
I know. You need to see more Steve Martin movies. The Jerk is definitely on the list.
Okay, at this point, we almost have 2 pages long of things I apparently need to see.
Yeah, but that's going to equal good comedy right there.
I don't think I trust that.
And case in point, exactly. Bam! All right, let's keep going. So, based off the title, and you know who's in it, it's okay. Steve Martin and John Candy.
So, obviously, it's going to be some sort of comedy. Uh-huh. I don't know the other guy, period.
Really?
Yeah, he just does not
He died pretty young.
Yeah, it just doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that disrespectfully.
Yeah, I know. Have you seen Little Shop of Horrors?
No.
Oh, The Great Outdoors?
No.
He's in a lot of 80s comedies.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know him.
Yeah, he died pretty damn young.
80s comedies were just not my thing.
I want to say cartoons, but I actually don't know any of cartoons.
Off the top of your head, right?
Off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was in a couple cartoons. Oh, wait, he was in Rescuers Down Under.
Nope.
Really? That one's
Nothing
fun.
about The Rescuers, like, ever, like, piqued my interest.
The first one is very dated, but I love the second one. It's great.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
in
good.
the maybe pile. That's not in the, like, you have to see it pile.
No.
It's in the maybe.
But if you want to see a good, fun 90s kids movie
Yeah.
with, like, beautiful animation, Rescuers Down Under.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to do an episode on it.
I was going to say, I'm
Maybe
like,
we will.
honestly,
Who knows?
if someone says, hey, do you want to see a rodent movie? I think of Ratatouille and I'm like, bliss.
Ratatouille's amazing.
I
Yeah.
love Ratatouille so much. Like, I asked for it for like 4 years straight.
All right. So this is a movie.
Okay.
I've picked it for the Thanksgiving special. The audience knows why. You
I have no idea.
You don't, because I texted you. I was like, "Hey, have you seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?"
And I was like, what's that?
No, you're like, "Is that the name of the movie?" Or are you asking if I've seen these objects?
Well, because like that's like such a random, like, who would, like, that's just such a random like title, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. No person who had not seen the movie would like think in their right mind that that was a movie. Okay, that sounds like a really bad like play that you have your like distant second removed cousin like go and watch you do on stage.
I mean, something like that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. I also want it known that after she asked, "Is that the name of the movie?" I said yes. She said, "Oh, okay. I haven't. Are we doing that?" And I said yes. And she said, "Shouldn't it be a Thanksgiving movie?" And then I said nothing.
You said, just wait, or something like that.
I said,
like,
just trust me.
And then he's told me specifically, don't look it up.
Yeah, don't Google anything, because I want you going in as blind as possible.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I did Google it only to find out, like, how long the movie was. I didn't, like, read anything about it. I just wanted to know how long the movie was, because I don't know, I'm weird. I like to know those things.
I'm driving you home, so
No,
don't matter.
No, I know. It was for a whole different thing, I'll tell you later, but...
I don't... Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
It sounds spicy, internet.
Oh, no, she's married. It's okay.
What? I don't have the energy to get into that.
You're not wrong.
I don't have the energy to get into that right now, folks. All right, so based off the title, based off the cover, based off your female intellect, what do you think this will be?
Can I see
about?
it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to clarify that question. Can I see the poster one more time?
I gotta pull it back up. There we go.
Oh, man, it's not like the new ones. It's not like it's a John Hughes film. Okay.
Yeah, you know John Hughes.
Yeah. Okay, one's wearing a coat, one's wearing a suit. Oh my god, is this gonna be like a Melissa McCarthy situation where like one of them's like super like crazy rambunctious and like the other one's like super like reserved and they get paired together in like the randomest ways? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Oh my god, everything keeps going wrong and they keep getting paired together and he drives them crazy and they end up being friends in the end.
This is not this is not giving away anything, but it is more clever than a modern day comedy.
Oh man, I was gonna say I'm like that's literally like a Melissa McCarthy.
No,
movie
your
in a nutshell.
your plot points aren't wrong, but your description of quote unquote craziness is all over the place
Okay.
and that's very modern. I don't like Melissa McCarthy movies.
like-
That's right. Oh God! Hello?
Start from I don't like Melissa McCarthy.
Are you guys still there? The mic fell. We're good. We're
You're
good.
gonna keep that in? Oh,
Yeah, we're
God.
keeping that in.
Okay, you're just raw.
Less work for me, right?
Raw live footage.
Yeah, less work for me. No, I don't like Melissa McCarthy movies that much.
God, I love Melissa McCarthy. Me and my mother love Melissa McCarthy. Not because it's like good humor, but because it's relatable. Because it's shit we would do.
So you were so cholo. You were so cholo and basic all at the same time.
Oh my god, you called me that like 4 times in the last like 30 minutes that we were.
I like calling you that on the air because it's really demeaning.
Wait, no, well not like, but like if you like watch my videos, like I don't like there is not one speck of me that looks cholo whatsoever. Like, so when you're like you're cholo, like if there's anyone who has seen my videos, they were just like, "What are you talking about?"
That's it. I want the internet to draw us pictures of what they think you look like.
Oh my god, they're gonna like draw the basic thing. Okay, black hair on the thick side, eyebrows not real, they're made of Sharpie. Giant hoop earrings, right? Okay, and a Bebe t-shirt, right, with like a black juicy sweater.
I mean, you're describing what you're wearing right now.
No. I'm wearing a Vibe Higher tour shirt from Snow the Product, who everyone seems to be fucking sleeping on. Okay, she's amazing. Thank you. Shout out.
All right. I am wearing a Deadpool shirt.
That just shows two different kind of people during the day.
Pretty much. I just...
It was
No,
black, and I wanted
my shirt's comfortable. I just wanted to pick something comfortable, and I did.
I mean, I wore my Jurassic Park t-shirt yesterday. That earned me so many points. I thought I could just, like, pick whatever the fuck I wanted to wear today.
Points for what?
Wearing a Jurassic Park shirt, duh.
Where do the points go to?
My cool factor that I don't have.
You were wearing the Save the Dino shirt.
Yeah, because it's so cute.
So, I think when we get the fan art in, they're going to draw you. You're going to be the yellow Triceratops from Barney. But, like...
No, I
you're
don't
gonna
want to be BJ.
You're going to be wearing, like, a do-rag and,
Dude,
like, carrying a Tech 9.
I do not want to be a blowjob.
Don't say it like that.
Literally, even when I was like, why is his same name, like, so weird? Then as I got older, I realized that was me being super clairvoyant.
Oh, was it? Okay, good for you folks. That's it. We just found out she's clairvoyant.
I'm totally kidding.
You better be, because you...
No, I just think really weird things happen to me.
I'm going to show you, like, a Ralph Bashki movie and just, like,
God.
ask you to guess the plot.
Oh, no.
I watched a Ralph Bashki cartoon the other night. It's called Coonskin. Tell me based off that title what you think it's about.
It's racist.
You're not wrong.
Like, that is so... just off the bat. Racist. Okay, can you give me a genre?
It's a cartoon.
Okay, can you give me era?
70s.
Oh, that's so bad. Like, that's just right there. Just so bad.
I might make you watch it. It's pretty great.
I don't know if I want to watch that.
It's a great movie. All right. So, what are your expectations? Do you think you're going to like this? It's John Hughes.
I do. I like comedies. I really do like comedies.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to like this movie.
Okay, but it's starring two old white guys.
That's most comedy movies. Like, if you want to, like, think really hard.
All right.
Like, the last, like, I think... Oh my god damn it.
What, stop touching the mic?
No, stop hitting the chair.
I will do what I want.
God damn it.
I'm leaving this in.
But, no, I think back when I'm trying to think the last comedy movie I watched. For some reason, the only one that is coming to my brain is, Anger Management.
That's a terrible movie.
Yeah, but that's the only one coming to my brain. But I liked that one. I thought that one was hilarious.
No, it's terrible. That's
What?
right. I said it.
We're not starting a fight on, no.
Yeah, we'll start a fight on that.
No, I'm not even saying it's like the best ever comedy ever. I just thought it was funny.
Whatever. All right. You know what? That's just whatever. All right. You know what? That's just whatever.
But
whatever.
I do think I'm going to like this movie. I feel like, because, like, I don't know, like...
So you know John Hughes?
Yes. I can't name movies right now, okay? But I recognize the name enough to where I don't think he's done me wrong.
You literally mentioned one of his names when we went to get our food.
More than likely, I talk in movie quotes, dude.
No, the song came on the radio.
What?
Yeah, in the store.
Yeah, see, I'm right. He hasn't done me wrong at all. That's like one of my favorite movies.
You're not saying the name of the movie.
Right. Just kidding. I said it in my brain.
Okay. She said it in her brain.
Club.
The Breakfast
It was the
Club.
Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Yeah. That is like one of my... I have a Breakfast Club t-shirt that I like used to wear all the time.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller too, as well.
Hell,
That's
yeah.
my favorite. Because Breakfast Club for me...
I like the plot point of Ferris Bueller. I don't like the actor who played Ferris Bueller.
Well, nobody likes Matthew Broderick.
No, he's horrible.
We put up with him.
Well, it's not only that, but like the first movie I saw from him was Stepford Wives, so that's all I see when I see his face.
That is truly awful.
Exactly.
Movie.
So the fact that I recognize him with that movie, it's just death
The
sentence
first
to his
movie
career with me.
The first movie I saw him in was Godzilla. So
I never saw Godzilla, so
it is. Oh God.
Oh no.
Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
Oh no.
We'll get drunk and do an episode on that.
That's fabulous.
Yep. Well, that'll be our Halloween special.
Correct.
All right. So it's John Hughes. It's from the 80s. Steve Martin,
Okay.
John Candy.
So knowing what I know about John Hughes, it's a comedy. Okay. So now I'm thinking it's going to be a comedy. It's going to end with like a really cool message.
It might not.
Oh no, that's not a no. I think I got close that time.
Mm.
But what I really want to know is, okay, they look like they're dressed for the winter, and then like there's blue and white everywhere, so that to me like says winter for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck is it anything about Thanksgiving? Like, Are they traveling to Thanksgiving? Like, to, like, Thanksgiving dinner, like, from cross country?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, see, that's not a no either. I think I'm getting closer.
Yeah, but I'm just not. I won't tell you anything.
Oh, see, that's not fair.
It's kind of fair.
You gotta give me, like,
So it's
like, green light.
What's cool is there is a John Hughes movie that nobody's heard of called "She's Having a Baby."
I feel like I've heard of it, but I have not seen it.
I think you've just heard of somebody having a baby.
You're not wrong. I have 11 nieces and nephews.
Yeah, because you Mexican AF.
Well, not only that, but my sister's pregnant again.
Because you Mexican as AF.
Like, you're not wrong. She lives in Mexico.
So yeah, no, there's a movie called "She's Having a Baby," and let's just say that there's a little cameo from one of the characters.
Okay.
That's not a spoiler because I'm not telling you who the cameo is by. So, based off just your
Never seen that movie.
based off the general zeitgeist, you'll be able to spot them very easily. But it's going to be up to you, and I want you to tell me if you spot that cameo.
I'm pretty good at like spotting little things in films that they either did wrong or kind of like when you're watching a horror movie and they spend a little too long on a character that's not supposed to matter, and then it turns out that character is the killer. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. I hope you notice. So, fun things to look out for. It's not going to be as interesting if I tell you about it afterwards, so I thought I'd tell you about this one. In a motel, there's a motel scene.
Oh, no.
And look for something very distinctive on the wall. I don't want to tell you what it is, but just look for something.
Poster.
No, it's not a poster. It's very subtle.
Okay.
So when they're in motels, just like look at the wall.
I guarantee you, like, when that scene comes on, I'm just going to be sitting forward in my chair like you just giving me the greatest conundrum of the century, just, like, watching this scene.
It's not impossible to see. It's not noticeable on VHS. I'll say that. It wouldn't be noticeable on VHS.
Was it clipped? Or... Oh, okay, that means it's widescreen. Got it.
No, it's nothing like that. It's such a small detail that you wouldn't be able to see it on anything below DVD quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm like, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
God.
Which is a real thing. I don't care what any of you VHS plebs say out there.
I totally agree with that. Like, for a long time, we were only VHS, even when DVDs came in. One thing that stopped us was our VCR broke. No, I completely agree with that. There's, like, so much shit.
To be fair, I thought Jabba the Hutt's... you don't know this because you haven't seen it.
I got called Jabba the Hutt.
That's horrible. I'm
well,
sorry.
It was by a troll. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Jabba the Hutt has his little rat friend, Salacious B. Crumb. On VHS, I thought he was just like a disembodied uterus. I never knew what the hell he was supposed to be.
What is he supposed to be?
He's like a little rat. He's like a little rat monster. But
okay, so like,
do you want to see a picture?
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
Because when you say, oh, he's a little rat monster, as if he's a person, I keep thinking of what's that guy's name from TMNT?
Splinter?
Splinter, yes, Splinter.
Salacious.
I don't know. I kept thinking Snyder. I was like, that's not right.
You gotta keep vamping.
Keep going. It started and ended with the correct things. It was the middle that was.
You gotta keep going. There he is.
Let me see.
He looks like a...
That's not a fucking rat. I don't know. That's like a fucked up bird. Okay?
He looks like a Furby without hair.
Dude, Furbies are... Oh, God, I hate that. I hate... You, fuck.
Salacious B. Crumb.
Whatever movie that is from, I'm not watching it.
He's my spirit animal. I love him.
He's from Star Wars, isn't he?
No.
No?
No.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
You're fucking lying. It's Star Wars.
I'm not
Your
lying.
eyes shifted. I feel like you're lying to me right now.
I was looking at the microphone.
You're such a bitch nut.
I'm not lying. Winkety winkety. Only the internet will know. How do you feel about that?
Bitch nut.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
You are Cholo as AF tonight. I keep saying as AF. So I'm saying as fuck.
It's not making any sense. Not to mention you're speaking in like letters. That makes no fucking sense to like the older community.
I don't know. I was trying to refrain from cursing too much this episode.
I don't have that filter. I was quiet all fucking day at work.
Hey, whoa! In case my family listens to this, I don't want them to hate me.
I'm sorry.
She's not that sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, what other... Do you have any questions or concerns about this movie?
Well, questions I have about the movie you're not going to answer, so let's skip that right away.
Do you want to know what the movie's rated?
Yes.
Okay, the movie's rated R.
Okay, but rated R from what era?
The 80s.
Okay, so it's not very bad.
It's not, and here's the cool thing. I don't know if I want to tell you this or not, but it's only rated R. Basically, this is a very easy movie to make TV appropriate, is all I'm going to say. And I want you to tell me how when the movie's over, all right?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's a pretty... I think anyone that's seen it before will agree with me. That's a
Okay.
pretty good way to
Okay,
keep
it looks
going.
like it's not moving for some reason.
You know what? This
It's freaking me out. I'm sorry.
Stop getting freaked out.
I'm so sorry. Just want to make sure.
I know. I'm a little freaked out. All right, internet, the mic keeps freaking out.
Well, now it's just this. Okay, now I can't stop looking at the screen. I'm just gonna look at the microphone.
Keep looking at the screen occasionally. I want to know if
Yeah.
it's still recording.
Yeah, because your back is still. Like,
I know.
things.
We're gonna
I'm gonna only look out right now.
I'm gonna leave this in because I want the internet to know how much just a hot mess we are.
Well, no, yeah, we're literally okay. We're sitting on the floor.
We're sitting on the floor because I couldn't get the table that we use for the mic in.
And the microphone is currently on a chair.
And I think our cable's going out because there was like a little buzzing noise.
Everything's going great, America.
We are doing such a good job.
We're adults now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, it's rated R. Who would you recommend this movie to?
I would recommend this movie to literally everyone.
How am I supposed to infer anything from that, Noel?
I know, but I'm saying, like, I wouldn't be afraid. This isn't a rated R movie. I wouldn't be afraid to bring out at a family dinner and say,
okay,
like,
so
hey.
obviously no one's making like references of like blowjobs or something in the movie, so that's not it.
I mean,
oh, this should be fun.
A little bit.
Oh God.
But it's a movie I wouldn't be afraid to be like, hey grandma, let's watch this. All my grandmas are dead. But I wouldn't be afraid to go to their jar of ashes and be like, hey, you want to watch this?
I'm gonna refrain from making a joke right now about my grandmother.
God damn, woman. I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be afraid to pull this out in front of my extended family and say, hey, let's all watch this right now.
Okay. So how young would you recommend for this person to watch? Like, to where it gets a little too impressionable.
I'd say it's one of those perfect... It's like Rick and Morty. It's at that perfect level where you can actually watch it at any age.
I'm gonna remember this.
Yeah. You can watch it like almost any age. Rick and Morty has that issue... you can watch it at any age, but at a certain age, you need to stop watching. So it's like you can watch it 3 to 9. And at 9, you got to stop watching it for like 4 years. Otherwise, you're just going to get ruined. But I'm serious. Like,
but that's like it's just childhood.
I know a 4-year-old kid. He watches Rick and Morty every day. And to him, it's just like funny noises. Like,
but then as you get older, you start figuring out. So you got to hit it right before then.
So yeah, we gotta cut him off at a certain point. That's my dog. She's outside.
I'm very much
She's
aware.
gonna get you.
But for some reason, I thought this was your house for like a split second.
This is my house.
No, just this room. So I thought somebody was breaking in. Because that's where my brain went to when I heard jingling. Because I live so close to the wrong side of the town.
Maybe we should be watching this movie tonight.
I guarantee you, I was like ready to like drop. Just like.
All right.
Oh my god. We should start the movie.
And one more question.
Okay.
Because this is our Thanksgiving special.
Oh no.
Tell me a funny little Thanksgiving memory.
I can tell you one that's funny to me.
All right.
It's not my memory.
All right.
Because none of the cool memories happened when I was born. Okay. So, I just want to first say a little quick disclaimer for those religious out there. I'm not crapping on your religion. I just thought this was funny. Okay? I want to put that out there before I tell this quick story. So, I'm Mexican.
If you couldn't tell.
So, obviously, like, my mother was raised Catholic. My father raised Catholic. Okay? My mother kind of doesn't care anymore. She's tapped out already. My dad, on the other hand, he's not like super crazy Catholic, but he has enough Catholic things around him to where he like references it very much, and he's all about the familia and like, you know, like that's just his thing. Like it's great. So one year, everybody had just finished making dinner. They just started like putting the plates out on the table because like the table's ginormous, but everybody. I have 5 sisters, and at the time I think maybe would have been 4 nieces and nephews, I think. And so they were sitting at the tables, and they were sitting down to eat, right? And my dad gets the great idea of, let's say grace. And so they're looking at my dad like he's an idiot because they just want to fucking eat now, you know? They're just like, dude, we have fasted for 2 days. Why are you making whites wait like one more minute as it's hot in our face? Like, it's so mean. So they sit around, they say grace, even though they all thought it was stupid. And it was like a curse. Because right after that happened, it was almost like an emotional bomb went off in my house. Because everybody started fighting with everybody. My dad started kind of being a dick, apparently, because he was drinking, obviously. So, apparently he was at that level of drunk to where he was just being a dick to everybody. This is my mom's story. So, according to my mom, especially to her, but take that with a grain of salt. So everyone, all 5 of my sisters, and at the time, my sister's fiance, and the kids, all got packed up, and they all fucking left the house with all the food still untouched on the table with my dad to eat it all. They were like, fuck you, we're leaving, and they all left. I don't remember if they went somewhere else to eat, but I thought that was funny because that proves drinking too much on holidays is a bad thing, because you can be left with all the food. Wink, wink.
I think it also means...
Don't say grace if you're not truthful about it.
Don't say grace if you're Mexican and Catholic.
Or if you're related to me.
You heard that, folks. That's really funny.
Yeah, come on. You did not think that was going to come out,
right?
That
was funny.
I laugh about it every single time because I'm just like, damn, you really got to say some horrible things for them to leave their 2-day awaited Thanksgiving dinner all set and hot and ready to go. You gotta literally just be the biggest dick just to make them want to walk out and leave all that food. Like, I mean, again, turkey, potatoes, gravy, untouched.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I will forever die with that memory.
That's a good memory.
It is a great memory. That's not mine.
I'll tell you my favorite Thanksgiving memory. It was actually last year.
Oh, this should be great.
It's not that it's funny.
Oh, okay.
But last year, around September, I had a really bad breakup from a 4-year relationship. And I was really, not doing great. And so I decided to have a Thanksgiving party. For me, parties are more, I'm not about buying one pizza and a shitload of beer. I'm like,
you're not that kind of partier.
People bring their own booze and narcotics. Don't, please. But
wink, wink.
Don't. They bring all that stuff, and I just supply the food. And I made meatballs, and I made a cheese plate, and I made wings, all from scratch.
Oh,
this wasn't frozen food. I made all this from scratch. Not the cheese, obviously, but I also made a Thanksgiving vegan salad. I made some of my Grandma Crawl's cornbread stuffing. I friggin' decked it out, and I was exhausted by the end of it. And then we have a family tradition. The night before Thanksgiving, we have an hors d'oeuvre party.
Yeah.
Because we don't eat much on Thursdays, so we had an hors d'oeuvre party. So we had my awesome Thanksgiving party. It was so much fun. We literally played Pod Racer on the N64 all night, and then I hooked it up so we could have music playing through the stereo. So we had the soundtrack to Rocky Horror Picture Show playing while we were all racing on Pod Racer. It was a really good night. After that was the family tradition. We call it Sneaky Snack Night. And I made hors d'oeuvres. I made more meatballs, more wings, more stuffing, more couscous. I friggin' turned out the table. I decorated this amazing olive plate. I made a second pie. I got a whole bunch of really cool seasonal Oreos. So I laid out the whole plate. My best friend in the world came over. We spent the whole time together. And then that night, even though I was really drunk, I had to start brining the turkey. I just got out the turkey, and I just started brining the turkey. And then literally I woke up in the morning with a huge hangover. I was like, let's do this. And I put on the parade, and I made the turkey. I made more stuffing. I made more potatoes. I made 2 kinds of stuffing, because in my household, we have both grandmas' stuffings. I feel that. Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, you will get your ass haunted.
You're talking to a girl who has to deal with 4 different potatoes, 3 different gravies, ham and turkey, and then who knows how many stuffings.
Oh, yeah. It's a nightmare sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So I spent all day making Thanksgiving dinner, and then we ate our asses off. So this was 3 days in a row of amazing, gigantic meals.
You're just trying to make me hungry.
It was really fun. I was also watching Frasier at the time. Watching Frasier while cooking is so relaxing. It's the whitest thing I've ever said, but I don't care.
Yeah, it is.
I don't care, though. And then, literally that night, I had made homemade boozy eggnog. I'm going to make you some tonight. It's delicious.
Woo! That sounds great. I love it.
It was incredible. And literally, my family and I, we stayed up till 4 a.m. watching movies. And I was so drunk that I pulled out my phone, and because I was newly single, I was on Tinder.
Oh, no.
I just started getting on Tinder, and I found this one girl, and we started up a conversation. And normally people, where are you expecting this to go?
Actually, now I think I already guessed it.
What?
This is the day you came face to face with your current girl.
No.
No?
No. Okay, but what do you think happened next?
Okay, so is it when you met Ellie? When you met Ellie?
No. What happened next was this girl and I started chatting, and out of nowhere, I sort of got like a flashback. I looked back on all 3 days of cooking I had, and I delivered like an entire essay to this girl, just being like, okay, so my mom died and my girlfriend left me, and I just spent 3 days cooking, and it felt like literally my mom came down from heaven and like guided me and taught me how to cook all this stuff. And I literally, because she died without telling us her cornbread stuffing recipe, and I recreated it from memory, and I'm so proud of myself right now, and I just know that she's looking down and she's so proud of me. And then I just burst into tears. The girl never texted back.
Oh my god, I wouldn't either. I'm sorry, I know that sounds really shitty, but I wouldn't.
The girl didn't text back.
What
happened was I was crying my eyes out, and my brother and my dad were like, hey, what's wrong? I just turned my phone to them, and then we just had this wonderful family hug, and it was just it's probably one of the most sincere moments of my life.
Oh, that was happy, funny, and sad.
I honestly wish I still, even though I'm in a very loving relationship currently, I wish I still had Tinder on my phone so I could read that message. But, I moved on.
Holy shit, that was a whirlwind, bro.
I know.
Dude.
Did your heart break a little bit there?
Yeah, a little bit towards the end.
Because I forgot to start the whole story. My mom fucking died the year before. And she never, this is something I'm very proud of. My mother never wrote down her Thanksgiving stuffing recipe because she was like, you guys have to help me because otherwise you'll never know this recipe. And I help my mom every year because I love cooking. So I remembered the recipe from memory.
So sad.
I know.
I'm gonna cry.
All
Actually,
right.
it's a lie. Like, I'm really bad with, like, the whole death thing. But, like, I feel really bad.
It's all right. I think, though, we're ready. So, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited to get really great, like happiness levels off of this movie.
Yeah.
After just finding out your mom died.
Yeah, let's have some fun with this. Is the first time you found out?
No, you told me before, but it's just like hitting me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's her ashes right there. I'm joking.
I was like, do you see my
I know.
face?
I know.
Like, you can't see me, but like, I literally had the most like potentially horrified face. I was just like, not prepared for that.
So we're gonna start the movie now, and I hope you will decide if you are glad you became a nerd or regret.
And wishing I was
you
still
were
a
not.
novice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regret that you're not still a novice. All right. We'll see you guys in a few.
Whew.
And we're back. All right, chill on. She's sipping her energy drink.
Okay.
Gotta keep that energy up. Gotta keep it light. Gotta keep it fresh. Come on. All right. You just watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I called it. I so called it. I called it. There, I said it.
You did. You did. All right. So, what did you think?
That was so sad. Oh, this is so, like, you would have moments where, like, it was, like, so funny. You're like, oh, yeah, this is a comedy. But, like, oh, my God, was it a John Hughes film? Like, holy shit.
It's very sad, I know.
It was so sad. Like, I guess, because it looked like just, like, your, like, regular comedy. Like, I don't know. I was not prepared for it to be as, like, heart-wrenching in the moments that it was. Like, I wasn't, like, mentally or emotionally prepared for that.
So, like, how do you feel now? Because it always makes me feel just, like, so heartwarmed, just, like, the good kindness of people.
Well, not only that, but, like, oh my god, I would, like, cry like a little bitch. Oh my god. It made me, like, kind of question about, like, how, like, I react to things. Because, I mean, I could totally identify with his frustration with, oh god, I forgot his name already. Dell, yeah. How he was, like, frustrated and very much annoyed because, like, those little things...
We got that on camera.
Those little things irritate me, too. So, like, even though I crack my knuckles, when I'm, like, trying to sleep, like, the dumbest things get me mad. So, like, I was, like, identifying with why he was getting mad, and then he was, like, standing there, and he was like, you could just tell his feelings are hurt. And I was like, oh, man, I feel like an asshole for you. Oh, no, it's just so sad. And then the ending, oh, my God. I mean, I know I was like, oh, my God, his wife's dead, but, like, I didn't really think a comedy was going to end with his wife being dead. Like...
You're slurring a bit here because you're full of emotion, but basically, what I can grasp is that you thought it was hilarious, and then you're like, oh, his wife might be dead, but you're like, they won't end it like that.
No,
and then they totally do, and now you're just devastated.
I'm fucked up. Like, that movie got me messed up, man.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Good
it's
movies
a really
do
good
that to you.
Yeah. You're right. It's a good movie.
As soon as it was over, you were just like, I hate this. This is the worst movie I've ever seen.
But I hated it for making me feel emotions that I was not prepared for. Like, I was, like, almost to tears towards the end of that movie.
Yeah.
You know, and I hate that so much. It was like a flashback to Titanic, where when I watched Titanic for the first time, or Selena for the first time, and you're just, like, standing there just in tears everywhere. No, that was not okay. If it's a comedy, it needs to stay a comedy throughout the entire film.
Okay.
Okay, that was bullshit.
Okay. Okay, alright, you're hysterical and you've given away the entire ending, but you have to tell me, what do you think the plot is?
What? I just watched the movie.
I know, like recite the plot for me.
Do you mean the plot or the moral?
The plot. This is what we do. After we watch it, you have to tell me what you think the storyline is.
It's so weird.
We did it the last episode.
I don't remember. Okay.
Yeah, I said list the plot points, ABC.
Oh, okay.
But don't do it ABC. Okay. Just like tell me what you think it was.
Like a quick summary, like
a synopsis. Yeah.
Okay.
We did this last time, everybody. All right?
Man misses plane.
Yes.
Then train, then automobile.
Yep.
Yeah, basically. And it was a complete Melissa McCarthy situation. Okay?
Or is Melissa McCarthy a complete John Candy situation?
Well, no one references John Candy.
I reference John Candy a lot.
Yeah, because you're Noel. But... No, but, so they're... For some reason, I feel like it was... Like, karma was out to get these two people because it's like they couldn't catch a break. The plane, kaput, okay. But it was like the entire time they were just like kind of like thrown back together over and over. But it was like very much a situation I feel like I hypothesized in the beginning where like it was like a very stern, serious, like person and then a crazy, wacky person like getting stuck together the entire time, and that's what makes the comedy.
I mean, yeah, that's how majority of comedies work.
Well, no, that's still not true. That's not every comedy.
No, but it's called The Odd Couple. It's called The Odd Couple setup for a reason.
I didn't know that was called a setup.
Yeah, that's a thing.
But, I mean, that's kind of like all the movie was. There was like a bunch of like little tidbits and like a subplot of like, you know, having to get home. But I liked how it was like a having to get home for Christmas feeling, but it being Thanksgiving for once.
So yeah, that's something a lot of people say. They're like, it's a Christmas movie. I'm like, no, it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
Just because you can easily swap it out for Christmas, it doesn't matter.
But I also feel feel like people are really quick to, like, just bypass Thanksgiving because they want Christmas so bad.
Thanksgiving's the best.
Yeah, you get to stuff your face and not feel bad about it for a day. It's freaking great.
It's amazing. I love Thanksgiving
It's
so
easily
much.
my second favorite holiday.
I get to cook, and I get as much money as I'm allowed to spend for cooking.
It's great.
I know, right?
It's really great.
I love it.
See, we actually get a better deal. We don't have to cook at all because all of our other family cooks, so we just go to their house and just eat their food.
The hell with that. I gotta cook on Thanksgiving.
Like 2 Christmases, 3 if we really push it.
So yeah, there's probably more out there. There's probably, well, one of my all-time favorites. I'll send you the video link. It's called The Johnson Family Thanksgiving. It's like a weird home movie. I don't know. I can't describe it. Everyone just Google a Johnson Family Thanksgiving. It was a Red Letter Media video they did a couple years ago. It's amazing. I'll show you the video later.
Okay.
I might get your live reaction before you go.
Oh my god, I don't know about that.
But my point here is there are just not that many Thanksgiving movies. So I knew about this movie and I actually had seen it quite a lot, but I decided to make it my Thanksgiving tradition a couple years ago, because when you think about it, there are no Thanksgiving movies.
There's a Charlie Brown one, right?
That's just a TV special, though. It's not a full movie.
Yeah, they're all about Christmas.
Yeah.
All the ones I can think of, at least.
Exactly. And, like, this one it's got everything you want. It's got big stars. It's got, like, heart. It's got comedy. It's got very 80s. Oh, my God. The soundtrack's so 80s, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
It's very much a movie that I would watch with my dad.
This movie has the worst soundtrack in the world. I'm willing to say that.
I didn't hate it for the movie.
It's not a fun soundtrack. I didn't like it that much.
I don't know. I thought it was fine for the movie. It's not my favorite.
All right. But it's just this is a perfect movie to watch on Thanksgiving Day. And then as soon as dinner's over, bam, Christmas movies. Christmas Vacation, another John Hughes movie.
I hate Christmas.
Maybe I'll make you watch Christmas Vacation. It's John Hughes.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to cry again.
Not with that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so what are your just general thoughts? What did you think of the comedy?
It was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
I did not expect it to be funny. Like, well, I mean, okay, obviously it's a comedy. It's gonna be funny. But I didn't expect it to be at the level of funny to where, like, the entire movie I feel like I was laughing. like, or at least, like, I was, like, at least chuckling at my best.
Yeah. It holds up because it's very down-to-earth comedy. Nothing about it is dated in any way, honestly. Even what Dell does, what John Candy's profession is, he's a shower curtain ring salesman. That job doesn't exist anymore, but the fact that people still buy shower curtain rings, it's a profession that you never think about.
Like a milkman.
Yeah. Which they meet a milkman in the movie at the end, the cheese guy. The truck. He's a cheese truck,
that's
yeah.
right.
But it's just one
I
of those...
wasn't paying attention to what
That's all right. It's a profession you don't think about, and that's something I really think is interesting about this movie, is that they give you a madman that works on Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And then they give you...
a fucking
shower curtain salesman. Shower curtain ring salesman.
Yeah, not even the shower curtains, just the rings.
What'd you think of him making money by selling the rings as jewelry?
That was pretty clever.
Yeah.
Give him that, you know? But it was more funny of the fact that, like, you could sell anything if you're a good salesman. Like, these bitches were really wearing shower curtain rings as hoop earrings. Like, it was hilarious. In the
80s. And they're white.
Exactly. Yeah. It was just, I'm watching them like, damn.
If they got stuck in Tucson, like, bam, they'd run out of shower curtain rings instantly.
Oh,
all those Cholo bitches.
I'm not even gonna try and pretend I haven't had earrings that thick before. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, attempt to create that fake scenario. But I moved on to thinner hoops, thank you.
Okay, you're on to the thoops now.
Thoops, great. Now he's inventing words.
I always invent words. I'm a wordsmith, baby.
Oh my god.
All right. We gotta keep it moving. I've lost track of where we were. Got talking about hoop earrings.
What can I say? Hoop earrings are fascinating.
Yeah. All right.
I'm lying.
So what did you think of the chemistry between Steve Martin and John Candy?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was pretty good for the movie, but I could also tell that they like, you know how you watch some movies and you can just like tell those people knew each other. Those people hang out all the time. Those, you know what I mean? You can just like tell those people did not hang out all the time.
They're not supposed to know each other though. That's what helps. They're just really good actors because they hung out a lot in real life.
What's that?
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I'm gonna think the next thing. Stop yawning.
I'm not yawning.
Keep drinking your energy drink.
What are you doing? What?
Just keep going. All right. Shit. Lost.
You're good.
All right.
Remember, I'm the one that's tired.
Yeah, I'm not tired. Look at me. Look how energized I sound.
My eyes weren't open.
Okay, so yeah, no, John Candy and Steve Martin, their chemistry in this movie is so perfect for the kind of situation that they're in. They don't feel familiar at all until maybe near when they get drunk in the hotel room.
Well, that just proves my point that I've been telling to everybody. You want to be friends? Buy each other a drink.
Yeah, and it's great. They don't even do anything funny when they're drunk together, but because they're enjoying each other's company, it feels like, so genuine.
Well, because that's the first genuine moment they've had where they weren't stressed the fuck out about something.
And it feels so genuine that it just, the audience buys it even though they do nothing funny when they're drunk. Nothing at all.
I mean, other than like start like giggling like schoolgirls.
Yeah, that's it. And that's just more like them looking like idiots than anything else.
I can identify with that.
Did you like how, like many John Hughes movies, it started off very grounded humor, and then the humor eventually just turned into straight-up cartoon?
Yeah.
I like, when they go pass between the trucks and they just turn into skeletons.
That was just like...
And then he turns into the devil.
That's not if you were to tell that to someone, they'd be like, okay, you're fucking lying. Like, there's no way that's in a movie.
That's not gonna happen in this movie.
Yeah, like, you would never bet money on that. You know
and that's why it's perfect.
I thought it was hilarious. Just because, like, I guess you don't expect it because the whole point of, like, the humor from then and, like, beforehand would, like, is, like, normal comedy humor. And then it turns into that. You're just, like, not expecting it. So you laugh more of shock than anything else. But it was still pretty funny.
It's a great scene.
It's great. I'm sorry. I'm imagining it in my head.
Yeah, it's a movie that, like, it's almost sometimes awkward to watch, but then when you think back on it, you're like, fuck, that was funny.
Yeah, no, I had no shame in laughing.
The weird guy in the pickup truck that's just, he's chewing tobacco.
Oh my god, I hated that guy.
I know, it's gross, but it's funny.
No. You have no idea how much I hate spitting.
Alright.
I hate spitting
It
so
was
much.
gross.
No, it was more the fact that, like, every time he spit, you could see, like, you notice how yellow, just so disgusting. Oh my god. No, I can't even. It makes me so angry. Like, one of my best friends, Jacob, he will, like, try not to spit around me. That's how much I hate it.
It's disgusting, yeah.
It's so gross. I don't even like it when, like, guys, like, walk on the sidewalk and just spit randomly. Like, why do you do that?
I don't know.
Why?
It's not a thing. That's not a thing normal people should do, but it happens all the time.
It's so gross. Like,
stop spitting everywhere, people.
Please? It's not like you, like, just whip it out and pee anywhere. Like, you wouldn't. No, okay, at a party, fine. But, like, you don't just, like, walk down.
At a party?
Yeah, that's normal.
No, I do it, like, on a fucking hike.
I don't go hiking.
Okay, alright, bad example. Look, let's keep it going, alright? Let's get back on topic. Alright, this goddamn movie. What was your favorite part?
Dude. I can't just pick a one favorite part.
Alright, what was give me, like, top 3.
Okay, so I really liked the hotel scene when they were both drinking. Which just feeds into my alcoholic tendencies.
She just keeps burping into the mic, everybody.
No, it's not even into the mic.
You seem really drunk and you haven't had a single drink tonight. I love this.
It's called sleep deprivation and then chug an energy drink.
Shut up.
But no, the the hotel scene where they were like kind of like drunk and they were like genuinely vibing, you know? Just because like I felt like the entire time all he could think about was how Del was such a nuisance and such a pain in the ass. And I mean he was. Like,
yeah, he's not. It's very easy to see because Steve Martin's an asshole in this movie, but also
God, he's such a dick.
You understand like his frustration. It's just because it's a comedy, it's over exaggerated.
Very much so. But like I think it kind of made me feel bad because like I could understand why he was upset, but then it made me feel bad because like you honestly knew that Del was just that like
that genuine.
Yeah, like it just went right over his head every single time. He was just like, "Well, I didn't mean to," and he didn't.
When the movie starts, it just seems like they're both assholes, but we find out no, Del's intentions are never malicious.
Jinx.
Jinkies.
Oh my god.
No, he always just wants to be. He just wants to be himself, which there's nothing wrong with. Occasionally, you know, you gotta halter some of your bad habits, but he doesn't have any bad habits bad enough to really worry about.
My second favorite scene.
All right.
Is when they first are sharing the hotel room and they get into that huge fight. I liked the part where like he stood up for himself without having to curse at him, without having to do none of the things.
I like me.
Yeah, he was just like, I like me. My wife likes me. That's all that matters. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, that's basically what he said without cursing though. Like, it was just like very like, good for you, dude. That's right.
It seems so far your favorite parts are like the emotional driven parts. That's great. That means that it's a good comedy. It's a comedy that's gonna stick with you.
Yeah. My other favorite part is when they turn into skeletons.
And then your third favorite part is the dumbest part of the movie.
Yeah, basically. It's just so funny.
Yeah, that's the best joke in the movie because it's just
comes out of nowhere.
It's perfect.
Oh my god. I didn't really like the part where he was like just like a devil because I felt like it was already funny.
You're like, it's too real.
Yeah, I was like, too much, guys, too much. But yeah, no, that was my top 3 at least.
I gotta say for me, I love when they first meet up in the airport and they're like, who is this guy? And then it cuts to, it's really cool. It doesn't cut to a scene, the previous scene where he steals the taxi. What it does is they put the taxi door in the airport and change Del's clothes. It's really fast scene.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's such a fast scene, but on repeat viewings, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. They didn't cut back to the scene. They just put a taxi door in the airport, and I think that's just a really clever directing. My favorite has got to be when Steve Martin at the very end has the realization of what's going on. And it's just him on the train, and he's just laughing, and he's like, ha ha ha.
And then it kind of just like, wait.
He's like, wait a minute. Oh, no. That's right. He's sad.
Aww.
Heartbreaking, right?
Yes, it was so sad. Yeah. I was more sad because, like, I was right. It was, like, the one time I did not want to be right. like I said, it was just, like, something like, oh, she's dead. You know, it was just, I didn't think it was gonna be real. It's so messed up.
Oh, it got damn real.
Yeah, it did, though. Oh my god, no. This is a really good movie. Good pick, though.
Yeah,
good pick.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, do you want some fun facts?
Yes, sir.
All right, number 1. John Hughes is known for writing movies very quickly. Home Alone he wrote literally in a weekend.
Can I have his brain?
No, he's dead.
Okay, I was gonna make a zombie joke, but not
no, he's dead.
Thanksgiving.
Not before Thanksgiving. You know, it's not like it's near Day of the Dead or anything.
We're not gonna go there today.
All right. Yeah, sorry to break the news, but John Hughes is dead. Been dead for quite a while.
I've been aware of deaths.
All right. He's, he writes movies very quickly, and it turns out he wrote... Shut up.
I'm just saying, if he's dead, like, he's not here. He doesn't write
He
anymore.
wrote Planes, Trains in only 3 days.
Really?
Yeah. Turns out he wrote the first 60 pages in only about 6 hours, which, considering we both write scripts, that's obnoxiously impressive, right?
Okay, I was like, no. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Johnny.
Now, the movie was rewritten a couple times because, of course, it's a movie. Mm-hmm. But it turns out that he wrote around 3 hours of pages.
Yeah, there's no way they were going to make this movie 3 hours.
Yeah, the movie is 92 minutes. We looked it up exactly because we were worried about staying up too late. Because we're old white people. But one of us is a cholo diva.
Not a diva, not a cholo, but okay.
All right. But no, he wrote it in 3 days, and it was originally going to be somewhere around 3 hours. But instead, what happened was that it was cut down to 2 hours, and then the 2 hour one was test screened, and then they eliminated it down to 90 minutes. But it's kind of insane that the studio was like, yeah, you're making a comedy. It's a very simple premise, but we're going to give you enough time and money to do a 3 hour film just to start with.
Okay, what went wrong?
Nothing went wrong, actually. It's just interesting that they just were like, yeah. They filmed almost twice the amount you would get on like a normal action movie for film.
Are you serious?
Yeah, which is insane for a comedy, because on an action movie you have to reset for action set pieces and explosions and stunts. And for this, no, they just had that much film.
Oh my god.
I assume a lot of it was like improv or just like trying to think of new funny stuff on the spot.
Or little things like they probably, because I feel like because it was a 90-minute movie, it was more like you didn't even notice that you were switching, because like it's planes, trains, automobiles. Mm-hmm. So obviously they got to go through each, but it was happening so quickly that you almost didn't really, the word left me.
There's not a good median in between each vehicle.
Yeah, like I didn't notice they were on the automobile until it already burned, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, I thought it was so weird. In the middle of the movie, you just shouted out, "Oh, the automobile!" I was like, they've been in the car for like 40 minutes.
And you just looked at me like, are you dumb? Like, yes.
Yeah, that happens. Actually, I lied to you. Surprise! Something did go wrong. Part of the reason they had so much extra film was because they wanted all that snow, all that good Chicago snow. They couldn't get snow. They had to keep chasing snow all over Illinois and New York.
Why didn't they just fake the set and go to Colorado?
Because they needed to film in Chicago.
That makes no sense whatsoever. Nobody films in the exact place that they're supposed to be filming.
That's what they do it. Also, Colorado, it's expensive to film there.
Oh.
Well, it's all that ganja. I don't know. Anyways, next fun fact. All right, so did you notice what I was talking about in the motel?
No, I couldn't find the cameo.
Okay. Well, no. The cameo was from She's Having a Baby. That was...
Oh, okay.
Who do you think the cameo was?
I've never seen that movie.
No, but who was like the biggest character that was barely in the movie?
Probably the shitty fucking guy at the fucking counter.
Think about it. It's the very beginning of the movie.
Oh, the beginning of the movie. That hotel.
No. The cameo from She's Having a Baby is a one actor. The thing I told you to look for in the motel is just like a set piece.
Oh. So the cameo's at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Do you know? Oh, wait. Was it the freaking lady with the stupid, like, blush and the lipstick?
Nope.
No?
No.
I was gonna say, I'm like...
She was in Ferris Bueller, but she's a different character.
Okay. Who did they come across? Was it the taxi driver?
No.
No, wait, was it the guy that was trying to sell the taxi driver?
No.
God,
wow, you've named like every character in that scene except the guy I'm talking about.
Because I don't remember that person. It didn't make it like an impression.
Kevin Bacon.
Oh, you know what's funny? Is...
You forgot he was even in this.
One, I forgot he was even in this. Two, when he came out, I said, fuck. Thinking Kevin Bacon was in the movie, I said, I hate Kevin Bacon.
As soon as he was on screen, she's like, I hate this movie already.
Yeah, I immediately, once Kevin Bacon showed his face, I was like, fuck this movie.
Yeah, so Kevin Bacon was not in the movie for long. He was literally...
5 seconds.
He has no lines, but it's not confirmed. But there's a theory that... So John Hughes did this for Thanksgiving, but he had another movie come out for Christmas. Mm-hmm. I think it was around Christmas. It was only a few months later.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, that happens. But what it was a movie starring Kevin Bacon. And so the character...
It was an Easter egg.
Yeah, unofficial. John Hughes never confirmed it before his death, but it's theorized that the character Kevin Bacon plays in this movie is the same character he plays in the future John Hughes movie.
He was pulling some Disney shit, man.
A little bit.
I love that.
It's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, I like that. I love the little theory behind it. That's great.
Yeah.
And then the fact that, like, there's no possible way we're ever gonna get that, like, confirmed.
Yeah, but it's kind of great.
Wait, couldn't Kevin Bacon confirm it?
Maybe, but he probably doesn't care.
Yeah, because he's a dick. No,
Shut up! He danced. He taught that city how to dance.
I hate it so much.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's keep it going, alright? So, that's a fun fact. I love that, actually. It's just so cool, right?
Yeah. You're right. I named everyone in that scene except for Kevin Bacon. So,
the set piece I wanted you to look out for in the motel room is in the very first motel room they stay in, right after the... It's so weird that this is still a thing, but the gay panic scene.
Which one? There was like 4 in that
I
one
know.
scene.
The only one that's actually funny, the one where they wake up holding each other, and they're just like...
His hand was in pillows.
His hand wasn't in pillows. See, that one's actually funny, because that's gross.
Why would your hand be there in the first place? Like,
I mean... I don't know why. I don't know why, actually.
No.
I'm an innocent babe.
Yes, you are. We're gonna go with that today. Okay.
Okay, so in that scene, they wake up and they jump off the bed, and in the broad daylight, you can see on the wall there are 2 handprints in a very suggestive position, insinuating that the last people to be in that bedroom were doing some very hanky things.
I was not even looking for nothing like that.
I know. It's very, very faint. Like I said, you cannot notice it on VHS.
It's definitely a thing that you have to, like...
Do you want me to show you? I'll pull up a picture.
Okay, I was like...
You gotta ramp for me right now. Keep ramping.
Oh no, that's never good.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah, out of everything I would picture in that motel room, I don't think handprints, or whatever this thing is, was one of them. I was thinking it was going to be like a picture or a poster or something. But, motel room, I should have guessed that. Because what are motel rooms known for?
Gross things.
Oh,
See?
My God.
It is so faint, you would not... this picture's kind of low res, so you can barely see it on here.
But, like, they're very there. You're very aware that they are there.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
you would never notice that on VHS.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't notice it on DVD. That's definitely like...
You didn't notice it in HD 1080p.
Whatever, okay? I wasn't... That didn't even come to mind.
I know, but it's just so cool that the set dressers was like, fuck it, we're gonna put this in.
So that was not a director's...
No, that was the... Well, I mean, it might have been. I don't know.
Shit. But that takes, like, some, like, minute thinking. Like, oh, just in case, let's put some handprints here.
Oh, yeah, I know. All right, another fun fact, all right? You ready for this one? This one's going to annoy the hell out of you. So, the very first night that they stay in the hotel, all right, it cuts back to his wife. His wife, guess what she's watching on TV?
If you say Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
No, She's Having a Baby. The Kevin Bacon movie.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, she's watching the Kevin Bacon movie that had not come out yet, even though Kevin Bacon just stole her husband's taxi.
That's bullshit.
I know.
So that's two little
that
Easter
one
eggs
that one's
in one
super
movie.
deliberate.
That one you don't even have to like.
There's no conjecture there. That one's.
But I mean, good job.
True.
That takes some like detailed thinking.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want to tease this without actually teasing it. So here you go.
So cool thing. So she falls asleep watching that movie, and then it cuts back to the motel room, and we see more hijinks. But then it cuts back to his wife sleeping, and we hear the weather forecasts. Do you know what the weather forecast says?
No, I was looking at the pretty lady.
I don't know verbatim what it says, but I'll paraphrase. Basically, it says, snowstorms have cleared out of O'Hare Airport. Everyone's getting back on planes. So if they had just stayed at the airport and not gotten a motel, they would have made it back the next day.
Dude!
Yep.
But all I'm saying is that's what you get for being bougie, okay? because they didn't want to sleep in no airport. They didn't want to stay with everybody.
It's true. If they were Mexican and or Catholic, they would have gotten home.
That's all I'm
Pretty
saying.
fast.
All I'm saying is sometimes penny pinchers come for the win, okay? That's all I'm saying. You know how much money they could have saved? They wouldn't have gotten robbed, okay?
It's true. He must have lost like $2,500 on this weird trip.
Yeah. And that's not even... Is that including or not including the money that was supposed to be in his wallet? The $700?
That's including it.
Okay, yeah, because...
Now, even more, it's got to be somewhere in like maybe the 15,000 almost, because they destroy the whole car.
They destroyed the entire car. They had to pay for the hotel, pay for tickets for the train, and then for the automobile. So we're not gonna count that.
And all the food.
Oh my god, and all the food, yeah. But no, that's not true. The other guy paid for one of the meals.
He paid for one meal with the shower curtain money.
Yeah, so like...
Out of like 8 meals.
Yeah, there was like a lot. Okay. What else?
The one thing they don't have to pay for because nobody has their name, the hotel room. Because they reversed into the hotel room. But they didn't have credit cards, they paid for it with a watch.
So he's just never getting that watch back.
Yeah. A watch that was taken by...
Shit.
You forgot already. I told you during the movie. I should have saved it. Donald Gennaro from Jurassic Park. The lawyer that gets eaten while sitting on the toilet.
That's such an iconic scene.
I know, isn't it?
Like, come on, nobody can recreate that.
So I have, for that actor, I have like a little fake history for him. So
God.
He was actually in Cheers a long time ago. Just shush, all right? So he was in Cheers. Frasier and Diane go to an Italian restaurant, and he's the waiter. And he is a very Italian waiter. He's like, Mamma mia, I'm going to get you the spaghetti. It's very stereotypical, but, I mean, he's a very Italian actor, so whatever, it's fine. I guess.
If anyone can do it, he can do it.
I guess. Why not? Anyways, my brother and I have theorized that in that episode of Cheers, the chef dies and the restaurant goes under. We have theorized that he started off as an Italian waiter, and then in Italy, and then after the restaurant went under, he decided to learn an American accent by copying Frasier Crane, who he heard on the radio, because Frasier's a radio host in Cheers, and Frasier.
Okay.
He's a psychiatrist guy.
Oh, no. No one wants to hear them talk.
That's the whole point of the show, Frasier.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a great show. Anyways, so he learns an American accent by listening to Frasier on the radio, and then he moves to America, where he's so broke all he can do is work as a hotel keeper on the night shift. Then, meanwhile, during the day shift, because they get to the hotel at like 2 a.m.,
Mm-hmm.
so he works the night shift at the hotel. Meanwhile, during the day, he goes to law school. And then he becomes a lawyer. And then he gets hired for InGen. And then he goes to Jurassic Park and gets eaten by a T-Rex.
So what you just did was have an entire universe theory over one lawyer from a movie that you love so very dearly.
Yeah, Jurassic Park's the best.
Mind you, it's a character no one really thinks about.
Donald Gennaro is a very...
Oh my God.
He is a very... Alright, he's a very complicated character, because in the book, not only does he not die, but in the book, he picks up like a rocket launcher and starts shooting raptors. Alright?
But raptors don't know any better.
You're so stupid sometimes. Oh, you're a good pick for this podcast.
I don't know. I kind of have a soft spot for raptors ever since Jurassic World. I'm sorry. Like, I do.
Alright, anyways, I have derailed this enough with the Donald Gennaro talk. Let's get back on the top. Shut up. Shush. I know what I'm doing. I'm genius.
All I'm saying is it's nice to not be the one that, like, let
true.
us off on a tangent for once.
It's true. I know. I'm terrible. Alright, back to fun facts. Any questions you have that you think I might know while I think of my next fun fact?
That's so... Okay, so what do you think was going through John Hughes' brain when he, like, created the idea for this movie?
Perfect segue!
Oh.
Turns out this is based off a true story.
Oh, shit.
John Hughes was trying to get from New York to... What was it? Yeah, New York to Chicago. And because of the snowstorm, he ended up winding in Kansas. Landing, not winding. He ended up landing in Kansas. And it took him 5 days to get home. Now, in the movie, it only takes them 2 days to get home.
It feels like longer.
It does. It feels like they're out on the road for a week.
Or at least a couple of days, just because I feel like there's more than one, like, night scene But if you think about it, there's like 2.
Yeah.
So at most, they were there for like 2.5-ish days.
Mm-hmm.
That's just weird. I don't like it.
No, but so he was on the road for 5 days. And yeah, it took him that long to get back. And he was just like, well, God damn it, I'm going to write a movie about this. Now, there was no talk of like a weird, crazy roadmate or anything, but...
He probably had that thought in his brain, like, what if like a weird, crazy roadmate came with me?
I'm sure there was somebody that like talked to him or tried to annoy him or something.
Or was he the weird, crazy roadmate?
Probably not. He's John Hughes. He do what he want.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes these artistic types, and it's coming from experience, are kind of weird, okay?
Oh, you're an autistic type now, are you?
No, I said in my experience, in my personal opinion, okay?
Alright.
But no, definitely, they're very strange creatures. So, all I'm saying is that is a definite possibility that he was the weird road trip buddy.
Alright, so, final fun fact. You ready for this one?
Okay.
I told you that this movie is rated R for only one scene. Can you guess it?
It's the butt cheek scene.
What? No.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, they just talk about it. That doesn't make a movie rated R.
Okay, I can't think of it then.
It's super obvious.
Wait, what?
To anyone that's seen the movie.
I just watched the movie and I can't...
This movie would be rated PG-13 nowadays. PG in the 80s.
Okay.
Except for one very particular scene. The rental car blow-up.
Are you serious?
Because he walks up to her and says, you can wipe that fucking smile off your fucking face. They drop 18 F-bombs.
See, you have to let me know that that's what you meant by blow up, because, the car did literally blow up.
I know. I said the rental car agency blow-up.
No, you said rental car blow up.
I know. I didn't actually say agency. Whatever. Okay.
Okay.
No, that scene made the movie rated R because they dropped 18 F-bombs in 1 minute.
Good job. They barely made Samuel Jackson proud.
No, he dropped motherfucker bombs.
But I'm just saying, like, any kind of swear word, he'd probably be proud.
It's true. He also, Samuel Jackson's in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I brought it back, god damn it.
You're gonna find a way to fit Jurassic Park into, like, just a little bit of every single podcast.
If I can be challenged to do that, I will do it.
I'm gonna challenge you. I'm sorry.
I will work Jurassic Park in every podcast. It was really easy with this one. They had one of the actors.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, next week in The Mouth of Madness.
Oh my god.
Starring Sam Neill from Jurassic Park.
No, but, yeah, you're right. I hated Steve Martin in that moment.
Yeah.
Because I understand that he was frustrated.
Well, we work retail, so...
I know, so I can't help but feel bad for the lady, and I'm looking at that lady, and I'm like, no, you ruined his day. Do it. Just do it. No. He was being a real dick in that moment. I'm sorry, that whole time he was just a dick the entire time.
Yeah, but it's such a great scene, because we've all been there.
Oh, yeah. On both sides.
Even though we've been on both sides. But also, she gets her revenge.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Your device is running critically low on memory.
What?
It's a virus.
No, I don't want to get a virus.
Exit out of it. Just clear.
I don't... What? No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Leave me alone.
Okay. If you get a virus in your phone, that's your own problem.
My phone's exploding. All right.
Dear Lord.
What? I'm working on my phone.
But you're right. I really like that movie. I didn't think I was gonna like it, honestly. Okay, no, that's a lie. I thought I was gonna like it, just not as much as I did end up liking it. Only because, one, it's a John Hughes movie. Two, I like comedies, but I wasn't really interested in 80s era comedy usually.
Oh, I keep going.
That's all I had.
Okay. It sounded like maybe you had a little more to go.
No, I'm more of like an 80s horror fan. Ish.
I am too. A lot of 80s comedies don't hold up. But this one really does, because it's very grounded. God bless America!
What is up with your phone?
That was a phone call.
Okay.
Internet, please forgive me. It's
That was your ringtone.
It's Ellie.
Oh.
I know. I'll call her back. Internet, I'll call her back, I promise.
No, he's not. He's gonna be lying. He's
Shut
gonna go to bed.
Shut up! I'll drive you home.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, okay, so the final fun fact I have for you. The emotional scene where Steve Martin's sitting on the train, thinking about all the wonderful memories he's had. Guess what? Wasn't scripted. Guess what? Wasn't even acted. Steve Martin was literally on a 10-minute break, and they just turned the camera on because
And
they
he
saw...
was laughing?
Yeah, because they saw that he was just thinking about his lines.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, there was an actual scene where he would have like a more of a actual realization, but they were like, "This is better."
That was perfect.
Steve Martin didn't even know
God.
the cameras were on.
So that was Steve Martin genuinely happy in that.
That was him just like it was either him really happy or it was him just thinking about the lines and like laughing at his own line.
Oh man, that's crazy. Shut up. That's not true.
That's true.
That's some like.
Yeah, he was just on a
cosmic
coffee
bullshit.
break.
That's great. No, I don't like. That's weird. That's like. I think I'm mind blown.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I'm like at a loss for words just because like that scene was so perfect. Like, it kind of blows my mind that one scene that is like wasn't scripted.
It wasn't. In fact, it was. They filmed that, and then John Hughes on the spot was like, "Okay, I know what we'll do. We'll get some B-roll of like cooking Thanksgiving, and then we'll insert that over it, and then we'll just replay some scenes from the movie over that."
Dude, he was a genius.
John Hughes was a genius. Yeah.
Shit, that guy just. I know exactly what to do, guys.
Yeah, he's a fucking smart guy.
Oh my god.
That's why he made so many amazing movies.
You're not wrong. You're very much not wrong.
All right. I think that's all the fun facts I have.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, for a 90-minute movie, I feel like it exceeded expectations at least.
Yeah.
Very much so.
All right. So, are you happy that you are now a nerd, or do you wish you had stayed a novice?
I'm happy I'm a nerd.
Yeah. All right. Fantastic. I am so happy. I hope everybody, if you haven't seen this movie, I know we just gave it away, the entire plot, but trust me, it's worth a watch, even if... I only saw the ending the first time I saw it. I only saw the last 15 minutes. So I knew the entire...
Okay.
I know. I caught it on TV the first time I saw it. I only watched the last 15 minutes.
No, it's definitely worth watching firsthand. It's just something you gotta see. Like, you gotta see it for yourself.
If you know what happens, it doesn't matter. Like I said in the beginning, I would show this to anyone.
Yeah.
If you want to, especially the ending is so heartwarming, it doesn't matter how much they dislike the rest of it, the ending is going to get them.
The ending is so good, you guys.
So there is I'll ruin this a little bit for you then. The original ending, Dell just follows him home and then confesses his wife is dead, but I prefer that he went back. That Steve Martin went back.
It kind of gives him a little more humanity. That
He had to, because he's such a dick.
Such a tool.
Okay,
the entire time.
If you start this movie and you're like, Steve Martin's an asshole, I can't finish this, just finish the movie.
Yeah, it gets better. He redeems himself. It's okay.
Just watch it.
You just gotta work through it, okay?
I know we just told you all the best parts, just watch it.
Like I said, it's definitely, like, no matter how much we talk about it, how much we explain it, each and every good part that we liked, it's still something you have to watch firsthand just to understand why those specific parts were great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't... now I can't imagine not seeing this movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch this next Thanksgiving?
No, because I don't do themed holiday movies, but I'll watch it again.
You going to watch it maybe sometime this winter again?
Yeah, more than likely.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
It's a good winter movie.
I don't like themed.
Like I said, you can just pretend they're saying Christmas instead of Thanksgiving.
Mm.
You can pretend they're saying, fuck all y'all shit.
Again, giving me way too many Cholo points. As
All
my
right.
fingers are bright red.
It's true. We're not gonna get into that today. We'll explain it next time. All right. I think that does it for this week's Nerd or Novice. I am, again, the host, Noel Crawl. I'm also Beard Broth on YouTube. Also, check me out. I am at Beard Broth on Twitter. And
Oh, shit. You had a whole mantra ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am Danica Marie, and I have a YouTube channel, Danica Marie, and my Twitter handle is Danica Ray Marie, because that's my middle name. And this was a really fun podcast to do.
This is a great podcast.
Yes.
I can't wait. This is going up on Thanksgiving.
Woo,
which is terrible because our first episode ever is going up the day before Thanksgiving.
It's going up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. All right, so this is going to be our second episode, hopefully, unless I screw up.
You got this. You can do this.
Yeah, I know. All right, this has been Nerd or Novice, and I hope that you will check out Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Good night. Say good night.
Good night.
For more information, visit SpiderHillProductions.com. And remember, that explains the Spider Hill.